Carvel.
Think you wanna go off the deep end. I don't think you wanna go off the deep end. I don't think you wanna go off the deep end.
What's good, prima donnas? Back again today with another video, and in today's video I'm gonna be showing you this bomb ass gray makeup look. And it's crazy because I actually do not play with cool tones, you guys, so I'm actually super excited about the way that it came out. Like, I literally went in, we got some rhinestones, some smoky liner. It's like a whole vibe, so I'm so here for this. So to create this look, I did use the new Jeffree Star Cremated palette. Now I do want to make a disclaimer. I know like a little while ago there was a lot of drama circling around Jeffree Star, which is why I actually waited a while to like give you guys this tutorial, because I am not here for the drama, you guys. I'm not anything like that. I'm literally here for the makeup look, and being that I already had bought the palette, I literally never touched it. So I asked you guys on Instagram if you guys wanted to see me use this regardless of the bullshit and the drama, and you guys totally agree. We're not here for the drama, we're just here for the palette. So yeah, so take this one with a grain of salt, you guys. So yeah, so this is the palette that I am using in today's look. If you guys want to go ahead and recreate this look with any other palette, feel free to do so. But nonetheless, we cannot all deny that this palette is stunning. So the unit carton is where it says cremated, and then you have this gorgeous image of Jeffree literally disintegrating into ashes, which is just such an art piece. Like, this is amazing. I do not own any palette like this in my collection, which is why I needed it. And I literally cried when I could not get this when it first launched. I never honestly wanted a palette so badly because I don't have anything like this in my collection. This is the palette. Oh my god, you guys, just looking at it in the viewfinder, she is stunning. So you have a lot of grayscale colors. So you have white, grays. There's also some beiges. Like, you can honestly really make a look out of this if you guys do not know what to do with cool tones. Like, this palette, he literally broke it down for you. There's so many undertones. I literally bought this top just for this video. I got it from Fashion Nova. I was like, gray, black, and white marble, give me that. I need that for my video. If you guys want to see how I got this really dramatic cut crease using the Cremated palette, then you already know what to do. I also used a lot of amazing other products in this video. Can't wait to show you guys. So yeah, definitely before you go, hit that subscribe button. That way you do not miss out on any of my uploads. And yeah, thank you all for watching, and until next time, bye. Alright, beauties, this one's gonna be a voiceover, and I'm dumb hyped because guess who finally got their nails done? Ooh, I feel so pretty again. But anyway, jumping straight in, we're going in with our Plouise base, and this one is in the shade Rumor 2. And the way that I like to apply this is I like to be very generous, and I like to, you know, just dab it on straight out of the bottle. And it does look like I'm putting little dots, but trust me, I am being very generous with this. And then I like to take this little Morphe like buffing brush, and I like to tap in my base. Now, don't get me wrong, this is a little bit time consuming, but it is so well worth it because this ensures that your base is nice and pressed in, and it's going to be nice and pigmented and nice and smooth. So that way you're not swiping, you're literally pressing it into the skin and getting the full potential out of your base. Now, you already know I had to give you guys another close-up of this palette. Lipstick Nick really killed this makeup look on Jeffree. Girl, like, that is art, okay? That is full talent. But as far as the shades in this palette, girl, the color story is to die for. Like, there's so many different undertones. I didn't even know there was so many different shades of gray. Like, this palette is literally a dream. So the first shade I'm going into is the shade Solemnity Swear, and this shade is kind of like a bluer undertone type of gray. Now, the new technique that I did is I actually did little dots, as you guys can see, and I went really up close and I kept my eyes open. That way I can see exactly where I want my cut crease to basically be, because as I'm getting older, I'm starting to see, of course, the more, like, you know, the fact that my eyes get wrinkles and stuff, my eyes are actually starting to become a little bit hooded. So with really like cut creases like this where they're like fully dramatic, I have to go a little bit above my crease. So that's why I did the little dotted lines, and now I'm just going to pretty much map out where exactly I want the crease to be. So that's a little trick. If your crease gets lost in that depth of your crease in your eyes. Try to go a little bit above your lid. That way when your eyes are open, you can still see your cut crease and all of your hard work. So yeah, it just takes a little bit of practice and knowing your eye shape, but you will eventually get it. So after I did deepen up that shade to the intensity that I liked, now I'm taking the shade Ualgi. I'm not sure how to pronounce this shade, but anyways, I'm taking this on a really small little brush, as you guys can see. So this whole technique that I did, I'm actually starting off with the darker shades first and working my way up towards my brow bone. So we're basically just taking small little sections and doing small little circular motions to blend out that harsh line that we first created, just to get the blend going. Now I really love doing my eyeshadow from lightest to dark, but when you are doing dramatic ass looks like this, girl, I highly recommend you trying this technique. And it's crazy because I actually looked at a photo back on my Instagram of a cut crease that I did back in February using the Norvina Little Cherry palette, and I couldn't believe how much I improved since then, girl. So just keep practicing. But anyways, now I'm taking the shade Life Insurance, which is the lightest shade that we're actually using for this blend, and this one is just going to blend out all of those harsh edges and just really make sure that this is giving you a nice fade. And as you guys can see, as far as these eyeshadows, they're blending into each other seamlessly. Jeffree Star always has amazing formula for his eyeshadows. They're super buttery, they blend amazing, and they're always super pigmented. Usually with grays, I can admit that grays are more always like an ashy chalky type of formula, but with these Jeffree Star eyeshadows, girl, like he really perfected this gray eyeshadow palette, because as you guys can see, they're really showing up true to color. So now that I got my blend all nice and going, I'm kind of just now like repeating the steps and deepening up all of my colors. So basically I like to work my way up, and then now I'm working my way back down. So you want to just put everything on and then go back in and intensify. So now that I got all of that, now I'm taking the matte black, which I really appreciate in this palette, which is called Hearse, and I'm taking a tiny little liner brush and I'm literally sticking this right into the deepest part of that cut crease, and this is what's gonna really make that shit pop, okay, and really take it to the next level and look so poppin'. So yeah, now you just want to go ahead and drag that out. I really wanted to go for more of an elongated shape and just really take it there with this look. And now I'm going back in with the shade Solemnity Swear and just making sure that that's nice and blended. Another shade that I really appreciated was the shade Death Blow, which is a matte white shade. And girl, like I said, he really gave us essentials in this palette. There's a matte white, a matte black, and there's also a poppin' ass inner corner color, so it's a shimmery white. So yeah, he thought of everything. Now I'm quickly going to take the Plouise base again, and I'm going to use that to cut my crease. Now I did put this part in fast forward because this is a little bit time consuming. We'll be here forever, but bitch, I wanted to leave the footage in because honey, I cut that crease for the gods today, okay? Like bitch, I really cut the shit out of that. I did that. So now I am just going to blend out those edges with that same little Morphe brush. So now you just want to let that go ahead and dry down for a second. And now I'm going to take the shade Casket Ready. And I also did actually mix it with a little bit of Burial Gown. So that's what I used to set my lid. And I did keep it all matte, but we are going to put a little bit of shimmer in the inner corner in a second. But as you guys can see, this lid shade was super pigmented, even though it is super light. Like it is kind of like a really light gray. So like I said before, you guys, shades like this can tend to be super ashy, but girl, the proof is in the look, and it's not. It is so good and so pigmented. So anyway, now I'm taking this LA Girl Shock Wave black gel liner, and this is a regular pencil liner, and I'm just running this right across my lash line, just so that way I can have like a wax base, so that way when I do smudge it out with the black matte eyeshadow, it is going to give me more like a smoky effect, but the lash line will be the darkest, if that makes sense. So yeah, now I am, like I said, just taking the matte black and just adding kind of like a smoky wing. Now my little technique is a Metro card. I do like to lean this right on the edge of my eye where my wing is, and then you can be as messy as you want. And once you get like once you lift the Metro card, girl, you're gonna have a really sharp wing. I use Metro cards a lot, you guys, in my like beauty little essentials. Like they're good for popping off nails. I use them for my smoky wing liner. Like Metro cards are really it. But anyway, moving on to that inner corner, I am taking Diamond Ashes, which is such a pretty reflective glittery white eyeshadow. It is so pretty. So I did just pop that in my inner corner, and now of course I had to be extra and give you guys a little bit of rhinestones. I don't know, I just wanted to go full on glam. Okay, I'm giving you 0 to cremated in this video. So yes, you guys, doing the other eye off camera and popping on some lashes, and this is the completed eye look. Yes, bitch, I am so happy with the way that this turned out. Like I said, I literally have seen a lot of my improvement with my practice, and you know, that's the point of my channel, is to document my looks and see my growth. But anyway, moving on to primer, I did take the Beauty Creations Hydrating Primer as well as the Milk Hydro Grip Primer, just for a nice tacky hydrating base. And now for a foundation, I am going in with the Uoma Beauty Foundation, one of my favorite foundations, you guys. If you never tried this, I highly recommend this foundation. So yeah, this is actually a soft matte hydrating foundation, and I bet you're probably like, what? But it's so crazy because it actually dries down to a soft matte finish, but it does not dry out your skin, which is my favorite part, because y'all know matte foundations tend to scare me because I am dry skin, but this one just looks so beautiful, you guys. So this actually works on a lot of skin types. If you're oily, combo, normal, dry, a lot of people can wear this foundation. So like I said, highly recommend it, and I do have mine in the shade T3N. So yeah, moving on to my cream contour. You already know this, nothing new here. This is my Juvia's Place cream contour foundation stick in the shade Abidjan. I hate saying it because I'm like, am I even saying it right? It sounds so crazy. But anyway, I'll leave it, all the products and the shade names and everything, down in the description box. But yeah, this is actually a foundation stick, and it blends like butter. You already know I love this stuff because, girl, like, look at that contour, bitch. Like, I don't even need to say anything. Moving on to concealer, I'm taking the Jouer Essential High Coverage Liquid Concealer, and I'm putting the most product on the inner corner of my eyes and then just like dotting upwards towards my temples, just so that way it can fade out. But the most product and the most coverage is going to be where my dark circles are. You do not want so much caked up concealer going towards up your temples, because you do not need so much coverage there. So I've actually been changing up the way I actually apply the concealer and how I put it on, and I've been seeing a difference, you guys, and I've been loving that little technique. I'm gonna do an updated foundation routine really soon, you guys, because I've been switching up a lot of little things in my foundation routine that has been making so much difference, and you guys definitely have been noticing. So I'll keep you guys updated on that. But setting my under eyes with the e.l.f. Halo Glow powder, which I discovered in my last video. Oh my god, I'm obsessed with this powder. Oh, it's so good. So to set the rest of my foundation, I'm using the MAC Mineralize Skin Finish in the shade Medium Golden, just to set that foundation and make sure everything is nice and locked in and it does not move. And of course, my bronzer, I'm taking the Fenty Beauty Private Island bronzer, just to really set that cream contour and give me a nice sun-kissed glow. Now, I want to really tell you guys, as far as doing cool tone eyeshadows, you know, I like my warm tone, so I recommend still putting warm tone in the face, just to bring life back onto the skin, even though we have a lot of gray going on into the eyes. I'll leave the blush that I used down in the description. I know it was one of the Milani Rose blushes, but I'm not sure the exact name. But yeah, I'm taking some of that e.l.f. powder again, just to really snatch up this face. So I'm snatching my cheekbones, snatching up that nose, just to get this look nice and defined. And girl, I've been loving a snatched nose contour lately. These little IG filters literally make me want to practice my damn nose contour. But anyway, moving on to my lower lash line. So I just put some black pencil in my waterline, and I'm literally just gonna smudge that out with some black matte eyeshadow from the palette. And I did a little inner corner flick, kind of like the little trend that the like drag queens be doing. I don't know, I never did an under eye look like this because I've always been intimidated by this little technique. I'm not sure why, because it just looks so intricate and intimidating and hard, but it was actually super simple. So you just want to take a little tiny brush and just leave your inner corner flicked out and open, and then fill it in with some white. So I am taking another plouise base in a white shade, and literally that's all I did. And then I just dragged my eyeliner in my inner corners, and that's what gave me, like, you know, that little foxy type of eyes. And girl, it looks so freaking good. But I was super close to my mirror, so I didn't really get a lot of footage, so I apologize for that. But anyways, last but not least is the lips. This is actually the Morphe lip pencil in the shade Spiffy, which is perfect with this eye look because it is a nude brown, but it is a cooler tone, so it went perfect. And now for my lipstick, I am taking Jeffree Star I'm Nude, and I definitely have to get another one because this one is a little bit dried out, not even gonna lie. So I definitely had to put some gloss, and this is the Beige Gloss from Jordana Ticia Cosmetics. And yeah, that was pretty much the lips. Now I wasn't gonna add highlight, but then I was like, who the fuck am I kidding? Of course we're adding highlight. So I went in with the glow kit from Nicole Guerrio, and girl, I had to. So I'm taking Forever Young, and then I am gonna take Forever Lit, which is that pure white. Now you want to take this on a small tiny little blending brush and just only hit the high points of your face, and girl, it just literally just went perfect with the eyes. Now to set the face, I am taking the Jeffree Morphe setting mist. And look at my cute little fan, you guys. And I'm so sorry, I actually got this from the street outside from like a little guy that was selling like electronics and stuff, and I cannot find it online. But yes, this is the completed look. I hope you guys did enjoy this one. I am obsessed with this eye look, and thank you all for the love on IG. Thank you all for watching, and until next time, guys, bye.